Today's topic is transition probability matrix. This is a different way. What are all the condition given? Some condition TPM will be given in the question. Initial probability also will be given in the question. Some condition probability or some question will be asked how to calculate this. Okay, so what we have to do in this case means first TPM has been given in the question. First subdivision, there are three questions it is asked one by one. First I will do. When it is asked in commas or conditional, if it is given also we can do it. So only two cases. So first subdivision, probability of the first subdivision I'm going to take. Okay, this is our first subdivision. So probability of x2 equal to 3, comma x1 equal to 3, comma x0 equal to 2. If it is given like this, comma. So what do you mean by that means? Okay, A, comma B, comma C. So if it is given like this, I am taking this fully to be A, this fully to be B, this fully to be C. So when it is given like this, we have to use the Markov chain. So Markov chain, so what it is means, probability of A given B I will write into probability of B comma C. Again A given B as it is you have it, A given B as it is, B comma C can be written as probability of B given C into probability of C. This is the way I have to write it. This is called Markov chain. Okay, so this is the definition of the Markov chain. As per the statement, I have to write it. So now when I write it, probability of x2 equal to 3 given x1 equal to 3 into last two as it is. Probability of x1 equal to 3 comma x0 equal to 2. So first I have written as it is. As it is you write, I will write the short form at the end. So you will not get confusion. Now both are in commas. I will write it in a conditional probability given x naught equal to 2 into last probability of x naught equal to 2. Now I have completed all whatever this shortcut I have written. Now it is nothing but shortcut. So this is the formula. This is abbreviation form. It is like a Chapman-Kolmogorov equation. I can write this as a shortcut. Shortcut how I have to write means, so it is nothing but 3, 3. Okay, from a reverse. Okay, you have to follow it from a reverse order. So 3, 3. So it is nothing but P, I, J. This is I, this is J. So I, J, 3, 3. In the numerator, this is 2, 1. Subtracted 2 minus 1. So 1. Okay. So completed. This is the shortcut for the first. Same way, when I write it for this, I will use some other color so you will not get confusion at all. So now you check. In this, if I write a shortcut, it is 2, 3. So P 2, 3 I have to write. So, okay, P 2, 3, 1 minus 0. This I have to write 1 minus 0. It's nothing but 1. Okay. This is initial probability. It is given in the question at 2 equal to. It is mentioned the state to be 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Sometimes 0, 1, 2. Okay. So, initial probability is this is. Okay. State 1 is this. State 2 is this. State 3 is this. Here it is given state 2. State 2 means 0.2 is the answer given in the question. 0.2. Okay. Here it is 0.2. So now I need power 1 means this is our power 1. Okay. So power 2 means p square. I have to calculate it using a calculator. You calculate it p square, or normal matrix multiplication. You multiply it. You get p square. From the answer we have to write. Now p3 power 1. It's nothing but p3 power 1 is nothing but in the power p33. It's 0. This is p33. Okay. P23 is nothing but 2, 3. Second row, the third. It's nothing but this is P23. Okay, so that is the data. So now when I take it and write, P3 is nothing but 0.3 into 0.2 into already 0.2. Multiply all the answer. So 0.012 completed. First subdivision we have completed. This is the way I have to do. It's a different way of probability transition probability matrix. So the second subdivision, when it is given to be the single element, when the single elements are given, only the single element, second subdivision, it is asked to find single element, how we have to do. So what is our single element means? Probability of the same question x2 equal to 3. How we have to write it means, when it is given, whatever it is, this you should not disturb at all. The single element can be written as probability of x2 equal to 3, comma, x naught equal to 1 plus probability of this same x2 equal to 3, x naught equal to 2 at state 1 initial probability, at state 2 probability of initial probability at state 3. So this is the way we have to write it. See how we have to write? Whatever the single it is asked, comma, you have to write it for state 1, state 2, state 3 at initial probability. Now use the conditional probability. Probability of A given B, how will you write? A comma B, how will you write? Probability of A given B into probability of B. So that same concept I am going to write in this. Probability of x2 equal to 3 given x naught equal to 1 into initial probability x naught equal to 1 plus this. So probability of x2 equal to 3 given x naught equal to 2 into initial probability x naught equal to 2. Again same third case, probability of x3 equal to 3 given x naught equal to 3 into probability of x naught equal to 3. So now substitute, write a short form for this. This short form, it's a 1, 3. You have to write it 1, 3. So P 1, 3. So 2 minus 0 here 2. Same way initial probability at x naught equal to 1. Already we know that initial probability x naught equal to 1 is given in the question 0.7. Plus this when I write a short form P23 P23 power 2 at initial probability, it's nothing but point, it's given in the question 0.2. So same way P33 at power 3 at, now x3 x2 I have written wrongly here, correction in this, x2 equal to 3. Starting I have written correct only. So 2 minus 0 at power 2. So initial probability at it's nothing but 0.1 it's given in the question. So how to calculate this? P13 power squared, P23 squared, P33 squared. It is not given in the question. What we have to do means P squared we have to calculate. P squared we have to P into P you multiply it, normal you multiply it, 0.1, 0.5, 0.4, so 0.6, 0.2 into 0.3, 0.4 and 0.2, 0.3. Matrix multiplication, normally you multiply it, or you are capable of doing in a calculator means we have to do it in a calculator. So multiply it, I will be getting the answer to be 0.43, already I have calculated, 0.13, 0.26, same is 0.24 and 0.42, 0.34 and 0.36 and 0.35 and 0.29. Now what is the question it is asked? Now P13 at square. P13 at square it is asked. P13 means this at square. This is P13 and P23 is point P33 0 point. Okay, now substitute all this data, we will get the answer. It is nothing but 0.26 into 0.7 plus 0.34 into zero point 0.2 plus 0.29 into 0.1. Everything when I multiply it, I'll be getting my answer to be 0.279. So second subdivision also completed. So what is our third subdivision? It is asked in the question. So four parameters are given. Probability of x3 equal to 2, comma, x2 equal to 3, comma, x1 equal to 3, comma, x0 equal to 2. So now I am able to write this. So probability of x3 equal to 2 given x2 equal to 3 into remaining. I can write it in a single line. Now you understand the concept. So I will write everything in a single line. Or you don't know means A given B, B given A. So like that you can write. It's not wrong. Or you are able to write it in a single line means you write. So I written in a single line all the formulas. That is correct. Okay, so now when I write a short form P3 to power 1, P it's nothing but 3 power 1 and P 3 power 1 and at initial probability at 0.2. So now P32 we know the data, it's nothing but zero point 0.4 into zero point 0.3 into zero point 0.2 into already 1.2. Everything when I multiply it, I'll be getting the answer to be 0.0048. So this is the way we have to do it. Thank you.